Three River Stadium, home of champions, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. Don Criqui with John Brody. And the Dolphins ready to receive as Barr kicks off. Veselu is back deep now on the up kick. Taken across the 30, and look out, the Dolphins run the ball back across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And the Dolphins go on offense 1st and 10. With the rookie from LSU, David Woodley, a quarterback. Tony Nathan starts as one runner. The other will be a new acquisition, Woody Bennett. Number 34 will start at fullback. Here are the pass catchers, Jimmy Cephalo and Nat Moore. Ronnie Lee is the tight end. Halfback set left. Woodley looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off. Ball goes to the Alabama back, Tony Nathan. And on 1st and 10 from the 41, Nathan's out to the 46 or 7-yard line. Jack Ham knocked him down, the all-pro linebacker on the left outside. Don Criqui with John Brody back at Three River Stadium. Bradshaw opens at quarterback. The two money backs in the championship years, Blyer and Franco Harris, are the runners. T-Bell and the Steelers open with the run up the middle, and it doesn't get far. They're moving the ball out 1st and 10 from their 3-yard line. Got it to about the 5. Of course, went on to win it all again. Here's Bradshaw throwing. He's got a man open. The Rock takes it across the 35-yard line. Out to the 38-yard line. 11 yards on the play. Another first down for the Steelers. And it was Shula, who at age 27 decided to retire from football to go into coaching. Started at the University of Virginia. 2 years younger than him, Chuck Noll, at 27, decided to retire.
We'll get into that deciding to retire in a minute, Don.
Woodley, very quick. Look at him elude the rush, and David Woodley on a 1st and 10 runs the ball ahead for 12 yards and a first down. He got the ball out to the 45-yard line from his own 33. Mel Blount finally ran him down. There's the quickness we were talking about. 2nd down and 8 now. Pitch back to Bennett. Blockers are there. Free ball. Steelers have it. This is Mel Blount. Woodley has an angle on him. Mel Blount's down inside. He fumbles the ball. It goes out of bounds, but the Steelers have it inside the 20-yard line. He sure got going. 3rd down. 7 to go for the first down. Bradshaw takes a drop. Timing pattern. Takes a look. He's got a problem now. Got room to run, but he doesn't want it. He's hurt. Look at these blocks. Steelers just leveling people.
He's got him in the corner.
Man's open. Touch. Oh! Rocky Blyer couldn't hold on to the ball. Don't knock the Rock. He doesn't drop many.
I tell you, he can't believe it.
No. Bradshaw had room to run, but he's so banged up. I'm sure he's got instructions. Don't go anywhere, but stay behind that line of scrimmage. There were some kickoff blocks and almost a touchdown. We'll be back.
New Spalding shoes feel like wings for your feet, and with wings on your feet, you can fly.
I'm Terry Bradshaw, and I hate to run, but not running is worse. So if I've got to run, it's going to be in the most comfortable shoes I can find. Spalding. They do for my feet what the Pittsburgh receivers have done for my arms.
Feet that feel good.
Be a 33-yard attempt. Colquitt will hold. Webster's the snapper. Everything's good so far. The ball is up and on the way and through. So the Steelers capitalize on Mel Blount's fumble recovery and 32-yard return. They didn't take it in. They almost did on the throw to Blyer. Now they convert a 33-yard field goal, and Pittsburgh's on the board on the opening play of the 2nd quarter. There's Tony Nathan standing back at his 40. Colquitt hits the ball deep. Nathan's going to return it, though. Here he comes. Oh, free ball. Pittsburgh has it. Pittsburgh has the ball. No signal yet. The Steeler wrapped his arms around it. A 35-yard punt, but it looks like it could be Miami's 2nd turnover.
Giving him a few short things, but they haven't broken. This turnover puts Pittsburgh in an excellent position.
Greg Hawthorne comes off the pile.
Pittsburgh's line.
On 1st down, Bradshaw play fakes. Into the end zone, Lynn Swan. Touchdown, Steelers. What a play. A Hall of Fame combination. Terry Bradshaw to Lynn Swan, and the Steelers bring the 54,000 here at Three Rivers Stadium up and standing in salute as the world champions strike on a picture play.
One of the very few times you'll ever see anybody get beat down the middle for Miami. That time Don McNeil, Glenn Blackwood, the two of them got thrown right in between. There's one man that can dissect him. It's Lynn Swann. And Bradshaw again put the ball exactly where it had to be thrown.
Down in an absolutely picture-perfect play. And the Steelers take a 10-0 lead in the second quarter. We'll be back at Pittsburgh after this.
Football 2 from Mattel Electronics.
I said, who's in there?
Hey, Mattel, I know who's in there. You wish, Franco. Look at Football 2's quarterback. Ever seen a better scrambler? A better passer? That's a Bradshaw in there.
Looks like a Bradshaw getting sacked to me.
And intercepted.
I guess that's why they painted it Mean Joe Green.
Football 2 plays so great you think is in there from Mattel Electronics.
Woodley stands in on third down. He throws. It's broken up by Shell. Nat Moore was the intended receiver, and Shell was right there. So the Steelers hold on 3 consecutive downs against the throw, and now Miami must punt it back to Pittsburgh.
Nat Moore on Donnie Shell this time. They've just figured that Donnie Shell won't let him come across the middle open again. As a result, let's try him on an out pattern. Shell covered the out perfectly and forced a turnover.
Quarterback Bradshaw's been sacked 24 times. Not today. Third down at 7. He again gets time. Throws it. Free ball. It's caught by T-Bell. Inside the 40. Foot race now. Inside the 30. Not done yet. Inside the 20. Down to the 18-yard line. On 3rd and 7, the Steelers again strike with the long ball. Rookie of the Year honors on defense is at the left corner. He was Miami's #1, and they really like what they got. Field goal attempt now, 29 yards. Barr puts it right up through the middle again.
Little penalty. In this case, he felt it should have been done after change of possession. It's a judgment call by the official who went the other way.
2nd and goal. Bradshaw takes a look. He fires. Touchdown. The ball was lost.
So
Swann had it and lost it.
as we come back and watch Bradshaw with plenty of time again, his offensive line is giving him enough time. He finds Lynn Swann down on the ground. You can see it goes right through his arms, as did the one to Blyer earlier in the second quarter.
Puts it up, and it is good. It just got inside, but it is there again. And the Steelers again open up a 10-point lead with a 13-3 lead and only 18 seconds left to play in the half.
I do one thing. I kick this ball through those 2 poles. Do one thing all the time. You get to be great. Like Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't try to do everything. Just chicken, and no one else does it tender and juicy the Colonel's way.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do it right for you.
I do kicking right, they do chicken right.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
Here's Bradshaw on 1st and 10. Deep drop, lots of time. Long ball, man is open. T-Bell, he's got the ball. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. Look at this guy run with the ball. T-Bell is all the way down to the 21-yard line. Another big connection. Bradshaw to T-Bell. Earlier was 45 yards. This one covers 61 yards. The ball center, right back to Franco. Lost the ball. Who's got the ball? You remember that Miami lost 2 fumbles. Now the Steelers lose the ball when they're down point-blank range. Miami gets it back on a fumble recovery. Bo Kemper and Glenn Blackwood down at the bottom of that pile. And we'll be back with Miami's possession after this.
I'll just surround myself with 4 tough Steelers.
The Uniroyal Steeler. You want a tough tire at a price that's fair? You want Uniroyal there.
Having a big day, as you see his total yardage number, but he's very unhappy with that last fumble as the Steelers looked like they were going to take it in. 7:17 to play in the 3rd quarter. Woodley throws, it's tipped into the end zone, and White was having a play on the ball. He almost had an interception for a touchdown.
Well, Joe Green is playing, he's kind of playing Master Sergeant there.
With the pressure on them just to make the playoffs. Leading this game 13-3. Bradshaw dropping to throw on 1st down. He wants some early. He's long ball, man.
has been find a way to get to Lynn Swan. That leaves Theo Bell in situations where he can run patterns in a one-on-one situation. He's been getting plenty of pass protection. He gets Gerald Small in a one-on-one situation, runs an out and up.
Barr tries for another field goal now. This will be a 30-yard attempt. Colquitt holds. No doubt about it. It's up and good. With 5:37 left to play in the third quarter, the Steelers extend their lead to 16-3. They'll be kicking off to the Miami Dolphins when we come back to Three Rivers Stadium.
Samsonite versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's one tough bag.
Samsonite makes over 400 styles of tough bags. Samsonite's got your bag.
Spinner. This time he gets some distance. Bessalou back to his 5. Wedge forms, and here comes Bessalou behind it. He breaks it. Turns the corner. Barr's after him, and finally he's caught down, knocked down by an all-pro. It shows you how the Steelers regard their special teams. They people like Mel Blunt on to cover kickoffs.
All right, go in different directions, set up a field goal.
And now after the 41-yard return by Bessalou, Miami goes in offense. Flea flicker. Woodley throws long. He's got nobody there but Steelers. It's intercepted by Pittsburgh. Donnie Shell, the strong safety, right on the ball, and there's also a penalty marker down in the Miami backfield.
Going to be first down for Miami, I think, Don. Furness, the quarterback, Woodley, went out of the pocket. He still is entitled to some protection, at least from being hit. And that is Chuck Noll, who thinks that guy is fair game once he gets out of that pocket. He just wants to have him come over. They'd like to have a little chat, Donnie.
I think they would.
Those officials aren't so inclined very often. He's got to take a timeout to get his attention, and I don't think he's going to waste one because it's not going to change a thing.
No.
Here he comes. Cal Lepore and Chuck Noll, a couple old pals. Don't touch him, Chuck.
But he's quick and he gets away. Here's Dwight White after him. Woodley throws. It's caught. The ball is caught. Joe Rose came back at the ball, caught it for a 12-yard gain and a first down.
That's one of those makeshift plays that you see good athletic ability turn into first downs.
First and 10 now for Miami. 31-yard line of Pittsburgh. A lot of time left. Early in the fourth quarter, Woodley rolls out. On the run, there's a man open. Touchdown, Miami, Nat Moore. Nat Moore goes up and comes down with the ball. A perfect strike from Woodley, and the Dolphins are right back in it.
The perfect time. This is a move by the quarterback. Donnie Shell's playing a deep double zone safety. He waited just long enough. He is not really beaten defensively. This takes great execution on the part of Nat Moore and Woodley. Woodley puts the ball to him on the dead run. Shell is just one step behind. Touchdown for Miami. And as you had the feeling, Miami is now within a touchdown of taking the lead.
One can get real good. Van Schaman puts the extra point up. A spinner is right through the middle. And so with 14:49 left to go, almost a full quarter, the Dolphins are back to within 6. It's 16-10. Pittsburgh will be back in a moment.
Meet the only Steeler with a tougher body than mine.
You're looking at one Steeler that can dish it up, and one Steeler that can take it.
Uniroyal presents the Steeler Radial. It's built tough with 2 steel belts, and it's tough to beat when you look at its price, from about $45.
When it comes to keeping his feet, there's only one Steeler I can't beat.
The Uniroyal Steeler. You want a tough tire at a price that's fair? You want Uniroyal there.
Didn't take long. Miami Dolphins in only 4 plays go 70 yards. The touchdown strike from David Woodley to Nat Moore. 31 yards in the score that brings the Dolphins back to within 6 points. Hawthorne takes the kickoff back for Pittsburgh and comes across the 30.
Fumbles the ball.
Yes,
I don't know.
He did. Miami says they have it.
If they don't rule it dead,
they have it. They have the ball. Miami gets the ball back. So this one has turned fast. And the Steelers seemingly in command with a 16-3 lead, now lose the kickoff. Nervous, and they get tough down close. The Steelers backed up to their goal line. First and goal Miami, or second and goal Miami from a yard away. That's all they have to travel. Crowd starts up, and it can be awful loud in Pittsburgh. Steelers with the linebackers in the gaps. Handoff over the top. Fumble! Fumble! Pittsburgh has the ball in the opinion of Mel Blunt.
I don't think they've been given it.
The Steeler defense sticks and drives the ball free, but now who's got it? Pittsburgh has recovered. They have stopped the Miami drive.
If you took a look at Joe Green, he's giving all the offense a little pep talk. He's not coaching his defensive players right now. He's also having a word or two with the offense. Boy, that's being tough. You've got to be down there. It looked like the whole flow had changed.
Calvin Sweeney, rookie from Southern California, comes left. Lynn Swan from the same school goes to the right flank. T-Bell's in the right slot. Three wide receivers, third down and 7 coming up for Bradshaw and the Steelers. Big rush, he eludes it. He looks, throws on the run. Calvin Sweeney catches the ball at the 41-yard line. Man, 10:05 to go here at Pittsburgh. Steelers holding to a 16-10 lead. Second down and 15 coming up after the sack of Bradshaw. He drops. Betters is after him. He gets by Baumhauer. Gets by Betters. He's running. They don't want him to, but Bradshaw comes to a halt at the 50, and he'll be about a yard short of the first down. On second and 15, he ran for 14 yards.
Hey, a little play-action pass. He's trying to find a receiver down the field. Gets a pretty good pass rush, and somehow eludes it. You talk about quick feet. He's got him. He knows where the first down yardage is. He's trying to slide in. Tagged out just before he got to the bag. He can get to the slot. You bet he's coming.
There's a blitz.
Got him.
Bradshaw gives it away to T-Bell. Inside the 20. McNeil the beat. Straight arms him. Inside the 5. He's out of bounds. There's going to be a penalty marker also down against Miami. Third down and 7. Draw play. Harris. Touchdown Steelers. The Steelers go to the draw, and Franco Harris takes it into the end zone.
And I think with that run, he went over 100 yards also, Donnie.
109.
That's the kind of football that you expect Franco Harris to play coming down the stretch. We mentioned early on in the ball game that it's the first time I've seen him when he looked healthy. He played that way throughout the 4 quarters of play. Pittsburgh's offense put some points on the board.
Cincinnati leading Kansas City 7-3 in the second quarter. Woodley on first down throws. It's intercepted by Jack Lambert, the best interceptor in pro football among the linebackers.
Don, and I think this illustrates why he is the best. This is a ball that was thrown against the grain. We saw Woodley have some success earlier in the ball game, rolling to his right, throwing back against the grain left. Don't think that leaves the mind of Jack Lambert. He kind of set the play up. He made it look like Rhodes was going to be able to cut against the grain. Gave Woodley what looked to be a sure target. Woodley comes back to it. You can't put quite as much on the ball. Lambert moves back and makes a fine play.
Does he? And we'll be back with the Steelers back in possession after this. Third down coming up, about 2 yards for the first down. Bradshaw looking to fall on the ball as we're down to 15 seconds and running. This one is history now. The Steelers, when their lead was challenged, rose up again on defense. The play of the game, the stop at the 1-yard line, the fumble recovery, then the 99-yard drive for the touchdown. And the Pittsburgh Steelers win it. And Chuck Noll, who says we have to win them all, goes off the field, a victor again here at Three Rivers. We'll be back with the